Hello everybody, welcome to my weekly look at the Nat Gas price, the second half of our Tuesday double header on the energy sector. If you've missed the WTI one from 11:30 today, it's there on the channel for you to watch back. But this one, like I said, all about Nat Gas. And let's start with the fundamentals. Really unchanged. Big storage numbers, pressing down heavily on the price, keeping it at those low levels. Nothing much to the upside really there. We've got some mixed weather signals for the US over the next couple of weeks, which we'll look at in a moment on the charts. But really, we're struggling to find any reason to be bullish at the moment. EIA report, again, we'll look at those numbers in a minute, came in as expected. I suppose the only thing you could plug out is there's more electricity demand they're hitting at the moment, which is slightly bullish for the price. But as you'll see, if you're just getting up in the States or just tuning into the Nat Gas market, we're down about 2.5% today. So we'll have a look at what's going on there in the chart at the moment. You can see, let's see, you can see that price starting off around about 2,640, and we're off right down to this pivot line here. Lows of the day to spot 56. So not a great start today. Everything looking a bit bearish there. Let's get into some of those fundamentals. Weather, there's the outlook for the next 6 to 10 days. It's a bit of a mixed bag. It does look dramatic by the colouring there, but really that's no big impact on the scheme of things in terms of the Nat Gas prices. And for the storage levels, as I just mentioned, came in just slightly better than expected. 64 billion versus the forecast 67 billion, waiting for this week's forecast numbers to come out. So nothing to really use there. And let's have a look at the longer term price action. Let's focus in first of all on that area, that channel. The price has just been playing around, ranging from just about 3 down to just under 2, so a $1 range there. Really, like I said, nothing much of excitement happening. And you can just take it back to early part 2020, 2021. You can see the price really doing what it has been for such a while. Anyway, it's just this unusual activity there between the sort of August 20 to Feb 23 there. That was really the outlier move in terms of price action. Let's just draw on the regression trend band. See if anything we can take away from there, which is at the lower portion of the 2 standard deviations. The mean around about this Fibonacci line, which is 4.767. See that price action going through the middle there. I suppose trend indicator there, up bullish. In terms of volume, at price, it's all at these sort of numbers. Point of control, just over $2.50. It's just looking a bit flat and dull at the moment. And in terms of some sentiment technical analysis, volatility at the bottom there, you can see reasonably quiet compared to what it can get up to. It's a volatile old instrument, Nat Gas. You can see some big moves in the volatility, but I can tell you 45%, that's quite low for Nat Gas. Reflects, the price action and, that over storage in the fundamentals. Seasonality wise, well, it's nothing too plain. Again, pretty flat and through to October, mid-October time, and then a bit bumpy. Nothing too seasonal to take into consideration really until the fall of the historical price average there from beginning of December down through to February time. And large commercials, large speculation lines you can see above, that's commitment to traders data. The large commercials getting shorter, the large speculators getting longer. We like to marry the positive move there in the large speculators with the price, and we're not seeing that at the moment. Let's just try and drill in a bit more, so maybe a bit of a divergence there, or just because of the lack of interest in the market, we sort of got that going down and that going up. Nothing too much I don't think you can read in it, because like I just said, just that flatness in the price over that range. Yes, they've been building the longer positions, probably sparked on by the weather outlook a few weeks back maybe, but they've like I said, increased, and below that the large commercials gone from 91,000 down to about 74,000. So again, it's all looking neutral and flat there. And if we want some price action, well, we've seen a 2.5% move today, that you can make some money from this tight $1 range that we're playing in at the moment. And you can use something like this, the 4 line break chart. Got actually a bullish setup in play at the moment, being aggressive. 2.6 maybe to the upside, first in. Second number, let's round up to 2.620 for a possible upside move there. But like I said, we've been following that price down, and you can adjust accordingly with that entry point as the blocks build. This is a 1 hour chart. Play around with the time frames as well, come up with different ideas. But at the moment, a bullish setup in play there, and then over into the Renko charts using 0.05 block size for longer term. You can see most of 23 and a bit of 22 in this chart. Point of control, all where we're at the moment, 2.62. Support down there just under 2, and then we've got a couple of other downside numbers, 1.7, 1.6 and 1.38 for a downside move. Upwise, it's going to have to get through that magic round number of 3. Not a lot of volume, as you can see there at price, before getting up to that next key Fibonacci number, the 3.85, where over there on the left we've got a bit more price action, but like I said, not a lot of volume. So it could either get up there quite quickly or not at all really. And looking at the range at the moment there, they're not at all looking more likely until something really shifts in the weather and storage situation. And focusing on the shorter term, 0.01 block size used. Let's just run through some targets. Downwise, we've got 2.5, 2.416 and 2.367, with that final one down there, 2.295. No volume down there, just because we haven't got that in the picture here. Volume, like I said, all through this chunk. It's been like I said, using 2.685 there as support and resistance. You've got a lot of price action going through that level there. We've slipped down under the 2.592 Fibonacci line there. I said 2.5, looking a likely target over on the left, quadruple touch there on the Fibonacci line. So that could be the support. Got a bit more volume down there as well to the price. Anything does change in the fundamentals to the upside, where could we target? I think really it's the point of control area, 2.5, 2.76 to that 618 Fibonacci line at 2.727, and then pushing highs 2.863 there, but at the moment can't see it going much further north, because there's no reason really to take it up to that 3. So essentially we're looking for the excuse to the upside if we're of a bullish persuasion, but at the moment there's nothing to twist our arm to get us long there currently. Looking weaker, flat, more of a downside play, more of a range bound, like I said, $1 play. So that's probably where you want to focus in on. So nothing too exciting happening there on Nat Gas at the moment. Like I said, that's the end of our double header today of the energy markets. We're back tomorrow, slightly later time than published. 5 o'clock for 3 stocks to buy, 3 to sell, and at 6:30, that's all UK times there, looking at Bitcoin. And that's really it for today. If you like the video, the analysis, give us the thumbs up, please, and hit that subs and bell button to receive notification of this sort of content coming out in the live stream so you don't miss anything, and any other videos that I produce on the channel. And all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. Good luck with that trading, and I'll see you soon.